A 5 km natural gas pipeline network has debuted in Victoria Island connecting Eko Atlantic City, spearheaded by Accela Limited and NGML. This milestone marks a significant achievement in the investor's ongoing 72.5 km pipeline infrastructure project, which will span from Victoria Island to Lekki Metropolis. The newly constructed 5 km pipeline network traversing from Outer Marina to Kuramo Beach is the first phase of the project and is expected to connect customers from 5 Cowrie River by Army Officers Mess in Bonny Camp all the way to the proposed Lekki International Airport. According to the investor, the commissioning of the first phase of this ambitious 72.5 km pipeline network underscores its commitment to expanding natural gas infrastructure within the greater Lagos area by connecting Eko Atlantic City to First Gate as a pioneer customer on its axis. It is also paving the way for more access to the natural gas advantage, providing reliable energy solutions that can aid economic development. For the investor, it is not only about fueling businesses, but it is enabling the development of self-sustaining clusters while strengthening Nigeria's socio-economic growth. The government of Lagos State has also given kudos to the investors, noting that over the past 2 decades, they have been renowned for their pioneering effort and immense contribution to natural gas advocacy. This expansion project is a further reaffirmation of its partnership and dedication to natural gas infrastructure development across Nigeria and Africa. Stakeholders are optimistic that advancing the natural gas pipeline network to the highly commercial Victoria Island, which includes the Eko Atlantic City and the highly developing Lekki area, is a step in the right direction. Stakeholders of the Eko Atlantic City highlighted the significance of being the first customers to be connected and benefit from the project. The development not only ensures a more efficient, stable, affordable and reliable supply of energy for its power generation needs, but also set a good benchmark for modern urban living. Beyond the immense socio-economic benefit, the sustainable nature of natural gas aligns with the city's vision of creating a future-ready city that prioritizes energy efficiency and environmental sustainability. The collaborations between the investor and Eko Atlantic City will help the urban coastal city meet its energy needs efficiently and reliably. Eko Atlantic City is currently developing a 60 MW capacity gas-powered plant infrastructure, which is expected to be commissioned in the coming years. As this futuristic city expands, its power requirements are substantial and critical for both residential and commercial activities. The investor, Accela, a market leader in natural gas processing, distribution and power development, brings extensive experience of delivering piped gas to about 200 industrial and commercial customers via a vast natural gas infrastructure network. Eko Atlantic City, also known as Nigeria's International Commercial Center, is an innovative coastal city located in the heart of Victoria Island. With its grand infrastructure design that houses world-class large-scale financial, residential and commercial developments, the city has become an undeniable hub of economic opportunities. This new city development embodies self-sufficiency and sustainability with cutting-edge urban planning, power generation, advanced engineering and technology. Upon completion, the project will deepen domestic gas utilization as companies and businesses along the Victoria Island-Lekki corridors will have access to pipeline network infrastructure, and natural gas will be readily available for utilization across various market segments including cooling, feedstock for industrial and decentralized power solutions amongst others. To further encourage the extension of gas pipes to the Eko Atlantic City, the city is currently establishing a 60 MW gas-powered plant infrastructure which is projected to be operational in the following years. As this future metropolis grows, its electricity requirement becomes significant and vital for both residential and commercial operations. Though the developers of Eko Atlantic City were unable to achieve the projected 2020 timeline for the completion of some major projects in the Eko Atlantic City, the city is currently upbeat as investors' interest has risen, leading to increased construction activities. Contrary to expectations, the project as of 2023 had only moved into its fourth out of 6 development phases, with just 6.5 km of the city wall sandfilled so far, showing a slower pace than anticipated. This year has, however, seen a significant progress in the city's development with an increase in construction and activities across various sectors. Investors with projects conceived for the long term are now moving to site with the aim of benefiting from the renewed interest in the luxury residential development. Of the current projects in the city's real estate pipeline, The residential sector currently accounts for the largest share of the 61.8%. Besides the A&E Towers being developed by Ackland Properties and Azuri Towers by Eko Development, Le Rêve Tower, one of the tallest buildings in the city, is coming on tick. The developer has moved to site with construction progressing at a fast pace. Now, it has evolved to a 54-unit luxury residential development offering smart amenities, office spaces, and a gymnasium. On the other part, the A&E Tower is rising 22 floors, comprising basement parking, car parking over 5 floors, office spaces, shops, and residential apartments comprising 2 to 3 bedrooms. In an earlier report, it was noted how the development of Eko Atlantic, which is fondly referred to as the Lagos Dubai, is impacting significantly and positively on the adjoining Victoria Island, with new investments springing up in that part of Lagos. The development boom, which the 800,000 square meters Victoria Island has seen in the recent times, is aided further by the Lagos State Government's revised model city plan for Ikoyi. The boom is quietly but steadily regenerating and improving the skylines of the area, especially along the Ahmadu Bello Way, Oluwole, Saka Tinubu, and Akin Adeshola Street, which have been transformed in a very significant way. Expectation is that residents and businesses within Victoria Island will benefit from the opportunities which the Eko Atlantic City offers. Most importantly, due to the introduction of Eko Atlantic, the physical characteristics of Victoria Island have changed. This, coupled with the new development master plan, has made room for new property investors to proceed with more aggressive development activities. The availability of an extensive natural gas pipeline infrastructure network has immensely contributed to the growth of the Lagos State economy and, of course, the Nigerian state at large. Natural gas offers a cleaner, cheaper, and more reliable source of energy for businesses, stimulating industrial growth and attracting foreign direct investment. According to data from the NNPCL, gas-based power generation accounts for over 80% of the country's total electricity production, significantly reducing operational costs for businesses. This is why Eko Atlantic, an independent city, is actually adopting an ambitious plan to develop a robust pipeline infrastructure network. The goal is to efficiently transport natural gas from production field directly to homes and businesses within the Eko Atlantic City and its environs. The network includes a vast pipeline system, processing plant, and a storage facility. The availability of a robust gas pipeline network in Eko Atlantic City and its environs allows for the efficient delivery of natural gas to homes and businesses, industries, enabling increased production and reducing operational costs. This in turn enhances productivity, stimulates job creation, and boosts overall economic growth of the city.